Dude, this is pure Floyd.
Pure Floyd. First track on.
Second track too on Dark Side of the Moon.
I'm here with Steve.
Hey guys.
Having a red wine. Any of you
That is the lights there.
don't know who this band are or anything, I produced most of their records. I'm a producer, and Steve's band Lost Alone toured with them, so we're all sort of close buddies. So we're down here making Steve's record down in Hastings on the south coast, but Shikari live on the stage with a headlining this John Peel stage at Glastonbury. So it's quite good actually, because obviously I'm quite proud because I'm quite connected, because I know the behind the scenes of all these songs, so it's quite funny to watch live how they execute them. They're playing really well. It's really good. But I know for a fact that ridiculous array of lights you can see is their whole fee plus some. It was the same with Downwards. They don't actually make any money from these gigs at all. They get paid well, so they headline the festival. But for a fact, I know they don't. They walk away with nothing because they spend their entire fee on lights.
You know what? The best bands do that. Queen used to do that.
Yeah.
They never made a single thing. They used to do that.
Yeah.
They spend all their fees on doing the most incredible show. So it makes people go to see it, but they have a career.
So here's a bit of a producer. This guitar, in the intro on the record. The hollow body French guitar that Bender gave us. Although it was the only riff on the album that we used that guitar on. Yeah. This is So also Online it's on the BBC, it's on the iPlayer. It's the iPlayer and on red button on the Sky. Yeah, so that's Tina's phone here. It's Claire. So yeah, we're in this really nice place here. This is my manager's house on the south coast. Chris there on place. Just had his stag do last month. We're all still recovering.
To get on and do the whole mix of this.
So your mate has nice hair, you can tell him yourself.
Oh, thank you very much. I hope that wasn't sarcastic. If it wasn't, that's very nice.
It's like a genuine one. I don't think we have a troll here. Yeah, I think you're legit, Megan. No, I like.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, we've had. Well, I'm sure everyone who's experienced Periscope has experienced the wrath of the little twat trolls that are out there.
You just never know, because what confuses me about Periscope is I just assume the only people watching when I do mine are fans of my music. Then people say things like, "What's your music sound like?" And you're like, "Oh, amazing! This is someone just happened upon me." And it's kind of cool. Someone,
But OMG, no, I promise I'm not a troll.
Oh, good.
No, I believe in you, Megan. I can tell.
You know, Megan, what's funny is, I just had a thought, my sister said this, apparently with my hair, I look like a toy, my sister, when she was younger, a troll. Remember trolls?
On the end of a pencil?
Yeah, apparently my hair's like a troll, so
uncanny.
kind of a tie-in with the whole...
Nice,
So we just need to respect music.
So this, we're going to be
so
silent
good.
for our favourite bit. So this is, I would go as far as to say, this next bit is
the best Shikari ever.
one of my best things I've ever produced, and it's the best bit of Shikari. We got
Of course.
it's got a string orchestra in, and when they did it, we all got full body shivers. So here we go. Anybody aren't into Shikari, go and get it. Get the new album this song today.
You're always a beanie man.
No, if I manage them, I probably should be there. To be honest, no, I just produce their records. So So obviously I've worked with them since like 2008 or something. Hey Hilal. But before that, I was in a band called Six. Shikari played Six, so, and that was back in 2006. I've known them for a long time. But yeah, I mean, if me and Steve didn't have a record to make, we would probably have gone there tonight because we could have played some tickets. I've never been to Glastonbury actually. But, oh, cool. He's always got his oboe out, hasn't he? Oh, his trumpet. So this actually happened on the album. Ralph plays the trumpet and Rao wants his trumpet up in the monitors. And Rory's playing an ebow. He has no idea what he's playing, he can't hear it. Yeah, producer, manager. Well, that is my job. Yeah, they're really good. Lots of rock stuff and lots of work with different pop artists. Lots of co-writing. Children's television writing.
That's very good enough. Who did you choose to produce your solo album? This guy, he has great children's TV. That's needed it.
Probably children's TV.
What's that?
It's like it's most labour-intensive work, and if it's the BBC, if it's children's BBC, they don't pay very much money. So.
Yes. This is Slipshot, isn't it?
No, I don't know what it is.
It's the music.
I've got Martin Luther King. Is that Martin Luther King? I don't think so. Any guesses on the quote here, Periscope? Yeah, so
Amazing, mothership.
yeah, of course. My mate's it's like UFOs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my mate Steve is the lighting guy for this. This is like porn for him. He's just come off tour. Oh, it's a dubstep. Yeah, Stevie does the lights. This is basically pure porn because he gets to just play with all these lights and someone else pays for it. So, but he just came off tour with 5, who are now 3, basically.
It's still got 5.
Still called 5. And he did a club tour with 5 and then came straight back to Shikari. And he does Dizzy Rascal. That's what Dizzy Rascal lights like. Jordy, lovely guy. So we've got Geordie on lights, so we've got a Scotsman from Glasgow on sound, Andy, who's a fucking legend.
Let's sort something out. Sorry, it took me your rundown. So my discussion about the royalty rate for Periscope broadcasting, we're now using the license fee and we're broadcasting it live.
We could effectively get sued.
We could get. Well, they haven't invented the law for this yet, but we're broadcasting the BBC's, which you have to pay a license fee for.
Yeah, but we pay license fees.
But not to broadcast it to other people.
We pay different licenses. But we can't control who's watching it. So we can't see Time for a top up, guys. It's Friday night, and me and Steve are staying up late to make a record. So, top up, Steve?
Yes, please. I never bought myself, honestly.
Steve
that's fine, dude.
Probably
That's
Steve.
the same I had for guitar player.
Yeah, you
For writing lyrics.
You shouldn't really be drinking red wine because his hair clashes with it. He should be on a rosé.
It's true. It's very true. Yeah, that's why
You're-
I've had this
you're
flower.
rosé going on white wine at the moment, mate.
Yeah, it's true.
Started off a Merlot.
Where's my chocolate orange has been hidden from me?
Steve, look at your Periscope, look at your gigs. It says Last Lunatic.
No, I thought about doing that. That'd be ace, yeah. Well, not a gig, but I might do like sit in the studio and just play a song. Definitely. We could Periscope at a gig.
Do that tonight.
Nah. No money. I need to make a record tonight. Sorry, but I will do that sometime. Just play like a song.
What's a party people?
Sorry, guys.
I'll get drunk and then we'll get to sing.
I could drink all these bottles of wine.
That's not true. If you drink all these bottles of wine, you'd probably
It
die.
doesn't work on me. I'm already so like. I'm already.
More things I know. We're basically doing.
No, we're lying. Let's do
Manager, this is a lovely house.
sniffing a candle. What Dad's doing.
We're on Periscope in Shikari live.
This bit's amazing. This bit now, this music. This beat.
No, we're making Steve's. I don't want to listen to this. I'll let produce it. It's rubbish. We make making Steve's record basically over a period of months up until about November.
It takes months just to get down the vocal tracks.
Yeah, it takes
so many
harmonies. It takes forever. No, I mean the way we're doing it, we're trying to sort of craft something very, really great. We're trying to make something very, very special with Steve. So it's something that we've been building for a long time. It's taken in lots of influences. Lots of classic things. So listening to Zero, Kate Bush, David Bowie, Eurythmics. I mean, we're really going to town on the classic pop. I'm trying to make something really special. It's coming out really, really good. We've done 2 songs already, and we're doing 2 songs this weekend.
This isn't their scheduled set either.
Yeah, that would be so hard. Especially since it's midnight and we're sat here drinking wine, watching another band. I am a Liverpudlian, yeah, well, originally. Well, I grew up in, my mum grew up in, she was born in Bootle, of all places, but then she moved to Litherland. And then I was born in Liverpool, but we moved to Ainsdale.
What was that?
Just in Southport, near Formby.
What's the drummer?
Yeah, this is my manager's house. She's obsessed with candles and lights. Yeah, it does kind of have a bit of a. What was that program with Jennifer Love Hewitt? Party of Five, was it? With the fella from Lost. It reminds me of that kind of house. Yeah, it's lovely. She's a total hippie. Check out the lounge upstairs. It's even better in the daylight. The view is incredible. This is gorgeous lounge. Looks better on this telly. Are you watching Florence or Shikari?
I'm watching, well, you can't watch Shikari on the telly.
Right.
I tried, but I can't get the iPlayer to show it. Because it's not computer iPlayer, it's television iPlayer, it's different.
Oh, I see. Yeah. No, it's not. It's not my mum. It's my manager. Don't tell her that. Bloody hell. That's yeah. This is Tina's house, who manages me. She manages me because I'm a producer songwriter. She manages another guy. And that bloke you just met up there was her husband, who's a really successful mastering engineer. Masters all the sort of the big pop stuff, all the X Factor and all that stuff. That's pretty well. They've got a nice big house. But Dick's mastered all my records for like 12 years since my very first band, so I got to know him through just bringing all my records to him to master, and through meeting him, I got to know his wife Tina, who then said, right, I'm going to manage you and sort your life out because I was too busy. So we now come down here. We're kind of like working holidays. Yeah, Tina is a legend. Yeah, he mastered Flash Flood of Colour, destabilised, Kill Surprise. He didn't do the Mind Suite, which is a bone of contention. I don't get it. But this is her little home studio where we. Oh look, we got it from all angles. Florence is on in this one. This is where I just come down and do some writing and a bit of mixing. So me and Steve loves it down here. So we always decide to just, instead of going into a studio in London or me travelling to the north where Steve lives, we both come south. So I come down from London, he comes down from Derby, and then we make records in here. And got a MIDI keyboard, and it's acoustically really, really good. No, Steve Battelle from Lost Alone. So yeah, I did the last Lost Alone record, which if anyone's watching wants to hear a great record, it's called Lost Alone, all one word, and the last album's called Shapes of Screams, which I produced, which is where me and Steve met, and the band sadly is no longer together, but he's going on to make his solo record now. Yeah, it's such a great record. So, and any Lost Alone fans on here, like you, Lost Lunatic, I can see your name, will be able to tell the rest of these Periscope watchers what a crazy existence that band had in terms of what they achieved. But it just it never happened bigger than that. So they called it a day, but they've literally toured America with 30 Seconds to Mars, Paramore, what's the other one? My Chemical Romance. In fact, Gerard Way signed them to Warner's in America. So they had all this money pumped into them, but it just didn't happen really because they weren't really a kind of a scene band. So now we're making this solo record, and it's amazing. It's really good. Thank you. Not by you or me, having said that.
When we sat at the balcony,
So
Such a massive.
the audience.
So this song here, shall I give you some
like a rave.
some info on the recording of this?
Dude, you just shouldn't even talk about this. It's absolutely beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. This is
Look at these two pissheads just drooling over this song.
Dude, I'm not a pisshead. I'm a musical head. I've enjoyed a beautiful song. Wow, text me actually said Weller had nothing to do with this song. So he tried to put like guitar solos over all this.
Yeah, tried to shred all over it.
Yeah. The Weller mix is just going.
There's only one person in the brand.
No, we were extremely drunk the
I
whole
thought
night.
this was in a tent, isn't it? Or is this outdoors? I thought they were in a tent. Like John Peel stage. I thought they were in a tent here. I'm sure that's indoors. Come on, man. I'm sure that's in a tent.
It's lyrical genius, this song. It's a bit of the song where he goes, "You've got a man with two hearts."
Yeah.
When I first heard it, I heard that phrase, a dog with two dicks. And every time I hear that lyric now, I think of a dog with two dicks.
How can you mistake those lyrics?
I didn't mistake them, it's just that's a famous phrase.
Right, okay, yeah.
Like a dog with two dicks.
He's related it to that.
I've
Is that
related
why
it
the
to
Status Quo album's called Dog of Two Heads? Is that a play on that?
that.
Is that? I mean, their album cover is just a dog with two heads. It is that literal. The cover.
Yeah, I feel like a dog with two dicks is when you're happy, and he's that phrase is emanating from that.
What's that? Yeah. Did you see that? Did you see news today?
Yeah, they probably will do slip shot. Well, they have to do something raucous after this for Festival Crowd.
I think you need to
This is all
let
Phil
your
Head's
whole
moments to all
gadgetry go.
like hug each other and tell each other
Well,
they
you
love
would
each
know
other.
this then, would you? This is J.K. Rowling tweeted today. It also makes sense to say that a new play called Harry Potter.
Like their baby.
Child will go.
Thought you gone to bed? We're periscoping Shikari. Well, you know that. You just clicked on it. Periscoping Shikari.
I didn't say too much more because I don't want to spoil what happens.
You coming online?
I know we will treat The Cursed Child. It's going to be a stage play. It's like she's wrote. That's good.
I've got for this album. If anyone wants to listen to this, by the way, you just don't have to watch me talk over it. Don't you? You can just watch it in your room. So I'm just going to talk over it. When we were doing this, we got Rao really, really drunk, so we got all emotional. So we just plied him with whiskey, gave him shit loads of whiskey, and he recorded it on a grand piano with the microphone, singing it all live, exactly like he is here. He was so drunk he couldn't do it. We basically got too drunk, and it took ages because he couldn't control his fingers. And
we have to broadcast that live.
it was a great video. And in fact, the end of this song here, this bit's about to come in. The end bit that kicks in was actually the end of the song. Yeah, but they obviously just left it.
Oh, they're playing the Glastonbury edit.
Are they not doing it? Honestly.
Glastonbury edit down.
Yeah,
I can't believe they've not. No, they are.
They are doing it.
Building it.
Yeah. Restrain your piss taking, mate.
Well, you mentioned the click track stop works because it's. No, why are they doing it?
I don't know what's going
To be
on.
fair, it normally kicks in before that.
It's all gone tits up. No, you can hear them. Yeah, it's coming in. They've got clicks in their ears. They'll know when it's coming in, I should think. But I created a folder called the offshore account when we did the mindset. Full outtakes and bloopers basically, and some great outtakes of this song with Ralph singing and just forgetting words and saying, "I'm incredibly drunk." I'll have to speak to him, see if I might have to speak to him or something.
Amazing, isn't it? Use that. You see that guy? The logo. That all lights up this message.
Yeah, so anyone who's just joining us, we're watching, for no apparent reason, we're filming Shikari headlining the stage at Glastonbury, which is and they're very close to my heart because I produce their records, and Steve is friends with them too, so
That's amazing.
and Dick upstairs mastered the record, so it's basically like Dick's watching Quantum Machines, so they asked to come down here. So.
I think I got up the program. Oh, yeah. Look at the crowd. It was like watching a rave. I'm sure I'd seen it when I went to see them in Wolverhampton.
No, this is Scott's mate. I saw that song.
There's a bit where you see, look at the crowd. It was like standing above, just like an army of rave ants. That's how I describe their audience.
Gene Kelly's popped in.
Mal's looking so smart right now, man. Recently, he's really stepped it up on outfits.
I reckon he might have an Armani sponsorship going on.
I suspect that's from River Island today.
I actually suspect that due to knowing Rao's ethics, he won't take anything for free off people like that. He probably ethically produced a shirt this morning out of
It's probably hemp or something.
Yeah.
What's with that black umbrella? Emporio Armani from Sport and Ski.
Yeah.
Massive logo. Every single one of you for being here.
You say that was Pyramid, which is the opposite of the Illuminati.
We're actually lucky enough to be able to play twice at Glastonbury this year. We're playing tomorrow night, 9 o'clock at the Leftovers stage. We'd love to see you all there. Thank you so much for having us. It's been a pleasure. Take it easy.
It's a bit wasted actually, isn't it? Is anyone still watching on Periscope? You've all gone very quiet.
So just enjoy the show.
Keep ruining it. So they can talk. We've got a lot of sparks.
Oh, nice. I've been on this.
Just recently won the Best Single at the Crane Awards.
Oh, wow.
Hey!
Did you know that thing?
I did. I told you.
Did you? Still here.
You told me.
Yeah. So where are you? Megan, where are you from, Megan? Are you a Brit? Are you from the Balkans? Lights are ridiculous.
I saw them I was at Reading Leeds Festival with Shikari. I was still with Chris's dad. And they played this for the first time before the album came out. And some guy with a prosthetic leg held it up in the air. And I was like, I told Rao afterwards, like, dude, that's going to become a thing in this song. You're going to get people with like prosthetic limbs just swearing it with it. Yeah, it's amazing.
I mean, look at the light show.
Got American friendly, Joe. Pittsburgh's not enough. Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Oh, where's Pittsburgh?
No offence to any Americans, but America literally just takes all the names from
That's St. Petersburg.
Oh, yeah.
No, Little America.
Sorry.
Pittsburgh's not a state, is it? Am I going mad? Megan, tell us.
There's a Pittsburgh in North America, England.
Pittsburgh, Massachusetts, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's it.
Pittsburgh,
I'm just
Cumbria.
making them up then.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
We did a pub quiz once. This is a true story. We did a pub quiz once, and one of the questions was associate the American cities with their corresponding state. For example, Los Angeles, California, and Miami, Florida. And the girl we were with is a bit of a compulsive liar. She said, "Oh, I'll do this. There's actually a really strange rule that only applies for American cities and states. That if you say it and it sounds right, then it is actually right."
What, they legislate to change the name of the
So we were like, hang on a sec, San Francisco, Georgia, that sounds right. She was like, no, that doesn't sound right. Well, this is ridiculous. So we went through all these, just making up names. Of course, she answered for us and got them all wrong.
Amazing.